Hello everyone, welcome to Cornflower Crafts. Today we have a giveaway and a lot of you all, wonderful subbies of mine who've been keeping in touch, know that I've been working on a journal. And this is definitely a junk journal. It has a little bit of everything in it. Tried to stay in the color range though, didn't go too wild on that. This is the cover of the journal, and I've already been told by one of my subbies that they don't celebrate Valentine's Day. Now this is Valentine Wish. Let me get that close to you so you can see that. But that can be changed to a G, Galentine's Wish, if that's something you celebrate. And if you don't celebrate either of those, then maybe just a celebration of love and kindness. You know, because most of us, I think hearts are for all year long, which many of you all have said the same. But maybe just, and it doesn't have to be a romantic love that you're celebrating, just love in general and kindness and goodness, you know, which we need more now than ever, I think. At least I do. So first off, if you're interested, you do need to be a subscriber to this channel. You do need to be 18 and over. You do need to be a resident of the United States because it costs so much money to ship things out of the States these days. And you have to put in the comments below in order to enter what hearts mean to you. And I know that some of you are just going to say hearts equal love, but and a lot of times that's when we're crafting, that's what we do. But sometimes it means other things to other people. So I'm just asking, you know, when you see a heart in home decor, or, you know, or your child or grandchild draws you a picture with hearts on it, you know, what does that mean? Okay, to you personally. Here's how the spine came out. This is a stretchy lace a lot of times that I put on my spines. And then this is a die cut, and yes, I put my needle through my paper button and did the embroidery floss through there. Little applique up here. We have a different die cut of buttons in each corner, and did the same thing. My needle and my embroidery floss went through those holes and tied knot. This and this heart fussy cut, and the larger bows in glitter are die cuts. So we have just a small, remember usually my alligator males are like that, but not this time. In fact, I've got a charm there that may maybe make this go down a little bit more. I was, as you know, I usually put a ribbon either under how I decorate the covers or just on top of. But to be honest, I have, as you see here in the middle, I have little goodies in the middle that it would interfere with, so I didn't do that this time. And I'm holding this up. This pocket is the type so you can put a little wider things in, where you have half inch on each side that you've tucked under, so you can put more goodies in it, and lots of places to write, like here and like here. Some bling and some punches and some die cuts and some fussy cutting. And then I have made one of these darling little, I love making these, as you know. You get your little paper pad, and we have some vellum. We have some, this is really cool. This is a drawing paper here that I've dyed with acrylic ink. There's that wonderful dyed tracing paper, lined paper, then scrapbook paper, you name it, it's got it. Now, my suggestion to the winner is, in order to get these pages down where they're supposed to be, I would line up these two, okay, with the paper pad, and then place them in here so that nothing will be caught up in the pocket. Does that make any sense? I hope so. I didn't put anything on this side of the paper because I feel that that is gorgeous. That's my favorite Valentine paper. There is some stenciling on a lot of the white side. Over here I have a dyed and stenciled and embossed envelope with some glitter ribbon that is so cool. This is fussy cut heart that says love. And then inside of there, instead of doing what I've been doing, which is folding it over and everything, this is dyed, as you can see, as well with acrylic paint. And then it is stenciled over top of it. This is a section from a guest book, and that fits right in there perfectly. And then here I just have a little Cupid with the heart. Then here on this side I have a belly band, and I've put the mini envelopes that I did in all different papers, and then did a teeny tiny punch of the, I have a punch of that tiny heart that I sealed all the envelopes with, and then also put the little bows there as well. And under that belly band you get roses to right on here. This is a piece of cards, very thin cardstock, that I stamped several stamps on and took acrylic paint, watered down, and threw it on there. This is stamped, the rose, and then colored with alcohol markers. And then this is just a piece, oh, it goes this way, by the way, to write on. And this as well, front and back, you can write on. And then those get tucked in there. And then you can see we're stenciling again. Then this is vellum. This I have already showed, but I'll show again. We did the paper clip, hidden paper clip together with the rhinestone heart. And then underneath here, what I placed inside are stamped, are just stamped pieces of paper that the winner can color. Two on that side. Susan from Susan's Heartstrings gave us that idea. Other people, and I've done it before too, have sent stamped items, but she was talking about it again on a recent video. She does the open collab, which is stamp play. If you want to join in, she would love to have you, I know. And when she mentioned that again, I was like, oh, perfect, I'll do that. So you just have to make sure that you get the little points with this fold lined up the way they're supposed to be lined up before you put the paper clip on, so that you don't bend anything backwards or anything like that, because that is scrapbook paper. That's not cardstock. And then this one I had fun with. This just paper, as you saw over there. It's just the white paper with the polka dots, large pink polka dots, and this is what is basically like a fabric ribbon that I did the die cuts in, and then placed this cute little Cupid with the roses, which I got from Hobby Lobby in their ephemera pack. And then I think this is graphic 45, Be Happy, and she is the Queen of Hearts. And then, which is a little tuck spot. And then behind there, and this is just a Post-it note. I know, how beautiful is that Post-it note. I did this journaling card, which is also fabric, more fabric, die cut bow, and then not the back but the front I went around and picked raspberries, distress ink, and you get to play with a library card there. And then that brings us to the center of this signature. It's two signatures. And then instead of having them come out of this book, I just have placed the hearts on the end of, and one time, at first I had a big bow there with it, and I was like, nah, let's just do that. And then on this side, this is a triple pocket. This is vellum with silver hearts, cardstock, and then vellum with the black hearts. And in the back one, I did this one, this tag that you can also write on the back, and it has a die cut. This is one of those bows. Remember, we got the bows. A lot of us were able, thank goodness, to get these bows from Hobby Lobby. And I'm pretty sure, though, it had a little white tinge around it, I think, because I think I remember cutting that off. This is the 3D heart embossing folder by Tim Holtz, and hopefully you can see it is a very 3D. And then I took a Q-tip, you all, and I put it in my distress ink and is it barn door in the red, and just went over some of the hearts, die cut, die cut, die cut, die cut, die cut. And then this, in the second pocket, I have, this is a die cut as well, and another die cut. And I don't know about you all, but I love this paper. And then in the first one, I don't know where I got this teeny tiny little notepad, but that's part of it. And I love to include that. I don't know if you can see, it's got the little flowers at the top. It's so sweet. And that's what I wanted in that pocket. And what I did just to decorate that one was just a snippet of lace, then a punch and stickles. And then I have in this pocket just another little note pad thingy. And then this is stamped and colored X's and O's. And that goes like so. That's the other side of the polka dot paper. Some more vellum, the other side of the vellum. Then this, as you all have seen 1,000 times, is not me. I didn't think that up, but isn't that precious how that works out? You can hide what you write. Then I made this teeny tiny little spot to write on the back, and time, because there's always time for love and kindness, if you ask me. Always, always, I think. And if it's not, then make time. And then this is a sticker that I actually put on white cardstock and then fussy cut that out. Well, I thought I was going to use it in a different way, but didn't. So those go there. and stenciling there. More stenciling here. Then this is a bag that I dyed with acrylic paint. Then this is a die cut, punch. Then this is one of the pieces of ephemera from that pack I got in Hobby Lobby. Then I took this same cotton fabric and made, because his was drawn, the little cupids was drawn on there, of, you know, to his little modest piece there. I don't know what it's called. But I took out my Fabri-Tac and kept scrunching it up and everything and made his little modesty piece there. And then I got out my alcohol markers and did his hair, and the wings are done. I don't know if that's showing up in glitter glue, and did his little card with the heart seal. And then this inside of there is a place to either put a picture on the front and right on the back, or vice versa. And on that we have fabric, lace, and from Hobby Lobby as well, one of the, I think that's Hobby Lobby, the wax seals. Stenciling, and that's the first one. On our second one, I'm not going to take this all out, but you see it's a double pocket, and these are ephemera pieces from Hobby Lobby, from what I keep saying I use quite a bit of, okay? Stenciling. This is a flip up, and on the inside of the flip up I've got lined paper in pink so that the winner can write on there. This flip up again is dyed and stenciled and embossed. Okay. And on the other side of the flip up I covered it with fabric, lace, and this is one of those little darling, it's trim, but I cut the flowers off of the trim. As my little tuck spot, we have chocolate, since sometimes people give us chocolate for Valentine's, and we can give ourselves chocolate for Valentine's. And this is one of my journaling cards that I sewed. First and I also stamped love on there, and this is embossed paper here, and I did leave the threads here, but if the winner doesn't like them, they can cut them off. On this side we have a ring, and again you can give yourself a ring. Sometimes they're given on that special day. And then the winner can write on this, and then we have a sticker that is the clear stickers. It's nothing but heart balloons, okay? And that just tucks right up behind the ring here, okay. Stenciling. This, the winner can do whatever they want. You can also write over this with black ink. Do you all remember, I have a video up. It's one of my most popular videos, actually, where I did the ephemera with the envelope and then filled it with hearts. Well, there's one. In the very back, this is a double pocket. In the very back, we have the guest check. But what I've got over it is I stamped on tracing paper, and this is super thin tracing paper, by the way, as you can see. And then I got out my markers and colored in just 3 of the envelopes. And then I also have this in there, Bar's name and date. I also have this little teeny tiny tag I made, and on the back, a little place to write. And then behind the envelope, I have this tag. And then I place this behind there so that the winner can write on there. And this is stenciled with, is it Picket Fence, I think, is the Distress Ink by Tim Holtz. And a Tim Holtz stencil as well. So that's what goes directly behind the envelope. Then this goes behind the vellum. And I need to get that in correctly since it has that little flip up. There we go. And then this. And then this. Okay. And we did this together. That's what I put in the center. And this also has the hearts at the bottom of the thread. This just pulls out, although I put it in wrong, like so. Then we've got hearts here on the seam of the bag with little bows, glittered bows in them. And then we have this one. Okay. Stenciled. Stenciled, and I'm not going to do this. This does have a paper clip with a little crown on it, and I'm not going to do this because if I take this off, this comes off completely, and then you open it up. And that's with die cut, mesh, punch, and die cut, actually. More stenciling. And then this is my perfume page here, y'all. We have a little triangle punch there. And then can write on this journaling card. This fussy cut, the cut glass. This perfume fussy cut. This came on it, but I put a bow at the top of that. Then I made this one, fussy cut out the perfume. This has a charm on it that is the perfume, pink perfume charm, a little bit of lace at the top of that. This is die cut tag as well. But sometimes we get perfume and sometimes we give ourselves the perfume. Oh, and in the background that is washi. And then this is another, let me get that off gently. This is another hidden paper clip, and it is holding this on, which is a time card. We've got decorated at the top with fabric and lace and die cut and punch. And then we have a Ferris wheel of hearts that is a sticker. And then there's the back of it is in green. Stencil. I'll put that back later, that one. And some more stenciling. And then in the back, here's what the other pocket looks like on the back. And I've shown this before. I showed it because of Bex asked to see what I did. She showed us this. Folder. You can write there. A little tag that was made out of packaging, I do believe. And then this to write on this side. As you see, I did some punching. All right, well, I wanted to put it in a certain way like that. I like it like that. And then underneath here, you have this tag to write on, and you have this journaling card. Okay, or you can actually put a picture there, which I think would be even cuter, you know? So that belly band is all about lace and bows and appliques and good stuff like that. And then that goes back here. Okay? Oh, and if you're interested, this is a flower, trim leaves, I stamp love, and on the back, oh, that also has a heart little charm there, and on the back that is stamped, and I colored it, and then this is a die that I cut it out with, okay? And lace at the top. Okay, so that's what's being offered. And I also made the card already. Well, I made the envelope too. And then the card here. This has little cupids in the background, and then the bows and the bling in the center of all the bows. And I did sign it and put a little heart there, a little bling heart. But see, there's all the little cupids. And that's what you will receive. And this is to thank my subscribers, especially the ones that stay with me. I appreciate that very much. And I want to thank you all for joining me today, and I hope you have a wonderful morning, afternoon, or evening. Bye-bye, everybody. Take good care.